as a consultant out in the field, when you engage with a customer, of course, they're going to be concerned about what credentials you have, what experience you have, what makes you an expert in the field. So most people look at it as a bachelor, like a bachelor of science, as kind of being the baseline for AI positions. But where do years of experience factor in? Unofficial learning, things like what Sophie was describing. Is there a strict requirement for specific certifications or courses alongside a BS degree, or can people just go the degree route?
So, what I'm seeing is that uh, there's a lot of new roles that are coming up, and I think some of them require their complex topics. They surely require degrees and masters and PhDs. If you think about data scientists, model architects, people who train large language models, so they require a deep understanding and education. And whereas on the other side, there are folks who could take short courses, enhance their skills. If you're a programmer, you could easily move into things like data architecture, data engineering. There's a lot of work. AI requires a lot of work on producing the right data, collating it, tagging it, wrangling it. That's a term used to find and bring the data into the environment, to cleanse it, and even old style data modeling. I mean, those skills are very applicable to the AI environment. So there's a lot of work in data engineering and data architecture, and that may not require as much deep understanding of maths and other topics. Then obviously you move up the stack, and we saw earlier with the Microsoft stack, you move up the stack, and then you move into application development. So now, how are applications going to be leveraging AI models and AI capabilities and AI outcomes? And so there's a lot of market out there to figure out how AI can be taken out of the lab, out of the POCs, into real applications, and then further up, there's AI operations. How do you run these models? How do you make sure that there's no drift in the outcomes? How do you retrain the models if you're training your own models, or at least if you're acquiring models that are from outside? New version of GPT comes out and it's version 4. How does it impact your application? So there's AI operations has a lot of new requirements to just maintain and run these applications. Product managers, if you want to deliver AI-driven products in the market. Finally, I've seen a lot of requirement for reskilling, right? People who can help accountants understand how to use AI in their work, who can help HR folks understand what AI capabilities are becoming available, how can they use those in their work. So there's a lot of training related work that's exploding in the market. And I'll go on to say I've seen the most esoteric job title. I'm sure all of you will enjoy that. It's an AI psychotherapist, right? Someone who puts the AI model on the couch and evaluates what data it has used, what's the lineage, where did the data come from, and how much we can trust their behavior to take it and send them out in the wild. So there's a lot of interesting roles coming up. So this is going to be an area where we will see people gravitating to find new work. And then finally, I would want to add that AI is beginning to interface with other areas. So if you think about physics and AI and robotics, right? If you think about biotechnology and AI to produce new drugs and new capabilities, and so there's a lot of work in those areas. So we will see a lot of collaboration. So get ready to collaborate with all kinds of other professionals if you're in the domain of AI, to help create value in the market. So it's a long-winded answer because there's just so much going on, and I think it's an exciting field.
And I think you bring up a really good point is that certainly a degree serves as the baseline for entering into that career field, but AI is advancing so quickly that you do have to study as much as you can, learn about the resources and tools that are out there because they are changing so rapidly.
Yes,
Right.
if you think about NLP models, there might be 10 types of NLP models, and if you want to involve that in one of your applications, which one are you going to use? And so there's a lot of interesting knowledge that has to be captured, even with small courses. You might just take a short course on options in NLP and what are the pros and cons of each model that's available out there.